Christmas, I give you scrap pa pa ka ka. The very next day, you boom boom brrr, boom. This year.
He was bleeding pretty bad. Fatal shooting spree in Aurora, Illinois. 5 people were killed and multiple police officers shot when a gunman opened fire in suburban Chicago, as police revealed what led to the rampage. A gunman opened fire at a manufacturing plant in suburban Chicago, killing 5 people and wounding 5 police officers before he was fatally shot, police said. Aurora Police Chief Kristen Zimmerman told a news conference that the gunman was 45-year-old Gary Martin and said he was believed to be an employee at the Henry Pratt Company in the city, about 65 kilometers west of Chicago. She told reporters that officers arrived within 4 minutes of receiving reports of the shooting and were fired upon as soon as they entered the manufacturing warehouse. Police said officers engaged in a firefight with the suspect, thought to be an employee, before he was shot dead. He was identified as 45-year-old Gary Martin. Zimmerman said Martin was being terminated Friday afternoon before he opened fire. Police have also taped off a suburban Chicago apartment unit where the suspect was believed to have lived. May God bless the brave law enforcement officers who continue to run toward danger, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker said. Hospitals reported treating at least 7 patients from the shooting, though their conditions weren't released. 2 of the officers were flown to trauma centers in Chicago, Zimmerman said. Officials did not say the total number of people injured other than the police officers. Police said they did not know his motive. Several ATF teams responded to the shooting and were at the scene, according to the agency's Chicago spokeswoman, and the FBI also responded. Witness John Probst told ABC7 that he ran out of the back door of the Henry Pratt Company building in Aurora as the shooting unfolded on Friday afternoon local time. Probst said he recognized the gunman and that he worked at the company. He said the gunman has a pistol with a laser and a colleague was bleeding pretty bad. One of the guys was up in the office, he said this person was shooting, and he come running down and he was bleeding pretty bad, and the next thing you know he was walking back and forth. I heard more shots, and we just left the building, Probst said, according to the local news site. Earlier, the local school district was told to keep students in classrooms as police investigated the active shooter situation at the industrial area. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker said Friday's shooting was part of an epidemic of gun violence. Tomorrow, the families of the victims will be less than whole. They join a group that should not exist, and yet continues to grow, Pritzker said. There are no words I can offer to lessen the pain. A coalition of gun control advocacy groups also condemned the shooting, saying it was the 198th mass shooting in the last 10 years. This is a horrifying reminder of how hard we have to work to prevent gun violence. Our hearts go out to every family affected by this shooting, Holly Blastic with Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America, said in a statement. In a presidential message Thursday to mark the Parkland anniversary, Trump had recommitted to ensuring the safety of all Americans. Let us declare together, as Americans, that we will not rest until our schools are secure and our communities are safe, Trump said.
So far away.